Yeah, I'm at 12.1. Yeah, it's slowly coming down. I put the batteries on a fuel filter every night, like one more. If I wasn't done that over the weekend, I probably would have made it out. But I've got a full battery. Yeah. You think it's the alternator? 100%, yeah. 100%. It's easy fix. It's just I gotta order one and get it on. I mean, I have a 9 line. But we can try to reschedule this week. I know the weather's looking really crappy. I'm completely booked every day, but I know there's going to be some. Like tomorrow, I got a full day. I think I'm not going to get an alternator that fast. Might, but I know we're not going to get the full day tomorrow. But we can play it by ear if you guys want. I mean, I know your schedule. But
I think let's play it by ear. But if the season
I'm 100% with you. I'm 100% with you.
What are you supposed to work today? 3 or 4?
Yeah, probably 2 to 3 with a swell there. 2 to 3 with a swell. It was 3 feet at 8 seconds, but there was a pretty good swell there. You know, so it wasn't too bad. But it was really breezy. Really breezy. You know. Oh yeah, 100%, no doubt about it. I've been down that road before, and I didn't want to do that again.
No.
I'll tell you that. I'm just very thankful.
You know, a code.
Oh man, that would have been a bad day. Yeah, by the grace of God, we got to see it before it became a major issue.
Yeah, I'm glad you got it.
Yes, sir. Me too. Very thankful. It's a boat. There's always something.
Well, yeah, I mean, anything mechanical.
It's a story I'd rather not tell again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like,
I'm with you.
y'all want to see a story? Go watch my YouTube channel.
Okay. You had a story where that happened?
Oh, yeah.
You told us about?
Oh yeah. Yeah. C2 pulled us in. I mean, we were 35 miles out. But you know.
You said you got 20 miles closer, but
Yeah, we were at about 55. No, I'm sorry, we were at 45. We were at 45 miles. We turned around and made it back in to 35 miles. And
so that's an all day. Cool. It's okay, you. We'll just play it by ear, keep it open, and I guess I'll probably call you one way or the other.
oh, I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Okay, well that sounds
And
good.
if we can't get you out the way that we're from here tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm sorry this worked out for you this way too.
Yeah, I mean, it's a boat. It's just,
Yeah.
But I feel much better getting you guys home safe. So we appreciate it. They're trying to push it.
We appreciate your judgment and your wisdom.
Yeah. I'm holding at 12, but I should be at 14. Yeah. You know.
I hope you get that taken. Hope you get it taken care of.
Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it.
Stay safe.
Hey, it was good to see you again. Either way, it was a beautiful boat ride. We got to enjoy it again. All right, guys. Well, it's a Monday. There's always something going on. Trip didn't go exactly as we planned. Apparently, my alternator is not working. I don't have the voltage that we should have. I should have 14 volts. Right now, we're at 12. When I walked up just a minute ago, it was 11.9. Now it's back at 12. So we're definitely not charging our batteries as we're running. So we made a call to come back in. We were about 12 miles out, about where we were going to start fishing. Slowed down, saw the bait. I watched it for about 2 miles, and I just saw that it wasn't going up. It was at 12.3. Then when it went to 12.2, I knew something wasn't right. So we made the call on it, and we're going to take and get it back on the trailer, get a new one ordered. I should be able to have it overnighted. This one actually should be under warranty. I think I replaced it maybe 9-10 months ago. So either way, get a new one on, and probably going to order me another backup one because I've had to deal with this before, and but they're about $400 a pop. So I'm going to try to get an extra one, just a kind of a spare. Maybe not the same quality that I had before, but just a good spare to have on the boat. But thank the good Lord, we made it back into the dock safely. That's always a plus. It's owning a boat when you're out there and you fish every day, especially like we do 6 days a week. There's always something that's going to happen. So it's just important to be, aware of what's going on, what your boat is doing, and have a plan in the event that something, doesn't work like it's supposed to. Because it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. So, well, guys, thanks for watching. You have a blessed day, and we'll see you back out here as soon as we can. All right, guys, well, moving forward, we got the 2 alternators in. I ordered 2 of them. Ordered one from Pleasure Craft directly from the factory for the replacement, and then I ordered one on eBay, which is pretty much like an OEM product, but it's the same thing. Looking at them, they're basically just flip-flop design, and I'll show you what I mean right here, but they're pretty much the same thing. The difference is a lot of money. The one from Pleasure Craft cost me like just under 300 bucks, and then with overnight shipping, which still took 2 days, was like close to 400 bucks for the Pleasure Craft. And the one off of eBay, I believe it's called a Romain Electric. Got that one off of eBay. It was like originally like 90 bucks, and then with overnight shipping, which took 2 days, was still 150 bucks. So still a lot less, but still pretty expensive, for a simple part. But it's one of the simple parts that you have to have. We were definitely not charging our batteries while we were out there, and the chances, if we'd have tried to fish the 5 hours, we probably would not have made it back home on our own power. So thank the good Lord we saw that, and getting it replaced. This is the second time that I've had to replace an alternator. Matter of fact, the alternator that I just took off the boat was from Pleasure Craft, and I can't remember, I had to look back at the exact date when we had an issue with it, but it's close, I think 10 or 11 months, so right at almost a year. Not quite a year, but real close. I went ahead and ordered 2. If this cheaper one will work, then I'm going to keep it as a backup, and then if I have to replace it, I'm going to keep just replacing it with a cheaper one, because I bought the expensive one and it didn't even last me a year. So we definitely use our boat a lot more than the average boater, but either way, you would think it would last a little bit longer. And I'd rather have a brand new alternator every 6 months, so I'm probably going to keep purchasing this $100 one. I'll put a $100 one on every 6 months, make it a routine maintenance, and call it good. But flip you around here. So this is the Pleasure Craft. This one's made in Korea. This one doesn't say where it's from, but this is the Romain Electric, if I'm saying that right. Precision Products. Bought this off of eBay, and this one came directly from the factory, right there. Pleasure Craft engine out of South Carolina. The only difference in these is basically the point where it connects. So it's flip-flopped. So this one's on the right side, this one's on the left side. All the wires will reach to all the posts. I will have to say that the cheaper version came with actual nuts. The expensive one did not come with any of the nuts for the bolts, for connections. You would think for over $300 it would have came with the nuts, but either way, we got the nuts on this one. You could obviously use the nuts that you had before. And from the front, pretty much identical. I do like the finish on the Pleasure Craft. It does have a little bit better finish on it, probably for corrosion. But you take and put a little bit of battery grease on these connection points, and you won't have any issues with it. But they look pretty much the same. I wouldn't even surprise me if they came out of the same factory or real close to it. So, but either way, this is 100 bucks. This is just over 300 bucks. I'm probably gonna keep purchasing these. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on, because this is the the high-end one. I'm going to put it on, but both of them are marine grade, and I'm going to install this one and keep this one as a backup. All right, so I'm going to jump up there and go ahead and mount these on. The only positive thing about being down this week from fishing is that we've had high winds and lightning and thunderstorms pretty much for the last 2 days. So even if my boat was up, we would have to cancel. Tomorrow I have a half day. We've canceled due to weather. It's a small craft advisory till Thursday afternoon, evening time. I have a kids trip Friday morning. We're going to try to get out, Lord willing, but we're going to have to see what the weather looks like. And then Saturday, I had a group of Marines coming in for a veterans trip that we donated to Talon Reach, and probably going to have to cancel that trip due to weather as well. So it's been a windy week here, and even looking at next week is not the greatest, but either way, we're going to get the boat back up and running and be on standby. In the back here, you can probably see I've been kind of double tasking on things, been cleaning up and trying to stay busy. It's hard for me to sit down and not do anything, so I'm also prepping for hunting season in the back right here. That's my new Lone Wolf custom gear setup that I just purchased. Pretty cool. I'm really excited about it, using that. But that's kind of a whole nother video I might put together. Either way, I'm gonna jump up in the boat and knock this install out and get it ready to go. I've got it, the alternator installed. I got to put the serpentine belt back on. And one of the things that I was able to also see when I was down here on my water pump right here, my wall water pump, I had a bolt that broke off on the very top of it, which wasn't causing any issues, but it could down the road. So I actually took and pulled that bolt out and then put a new bolt in there and got it ready to go. I've got to connect the raw water pump back together and should be ready to go. All right, well, that's pretty much the install of the alternator, as well as I went ahead and reconnected my raw water pump, because I fixed that bolt out. I had to like pull that bolt out and then retap it and then put a new bolt in there. Not sure what happened to that bolt, but it was definitely broke off. It was a blessing to see that, because there's always something on a boat. You know, yeah, everybody wants to be a captain until it's time to do captain stuff, and that is very, very true. When you run a boat full time and you run a boat every day, there's always something that's going to go wrong, or you're gonna have to deal with something, or just gonna have to kind of work on something. But it's very important that if you're going to be out on the water, especially as much as we are, that you understand how to fix things if something goes wrong, and how to address it, and how it operates, and how to handle it. All right, guys, well, thanks for watching. Hopefully in the next few days we'll be back on the water. Looking forward to seeing you out there. Take care and God bless.